The death toll on both sides of the fighting between Iran and the U.S. and Israel is on the rise. The fighting also threatens much of the world's crude oil supply, both on land and in the water. Natalie Brand has more from the White House.
President Trump went to Dover Air Force Base Wednesday for the dignified transfer of 6 U.S. service members killed when their KC-135 tanker crashed as part of Operation Epic Fury. Earlier in Tehran, mourners held a funeral procession for Iran's security chief, Ali Larijani, and the besieged commander killed in Israeli strikes Tuesday. Israel also announced it had killed Iran's intelligence chief in a new round of strikes.
The regime in Iran appears to be intact but largely degraded due to attacks on its leadership and military capabilities.
For the first time, forces hit Iranian oil production facilities, including the world's biggest natural gas field. Iran says oil facilities in nearby Gulf countries are now fair game for retaliatory strikes. The U.S. focused its latest round of military strikes on targets along the Strait of Hormuz as Iran continues its blockade of the waterway, critical to the shipment of around 20% of the world's oil. U.S. Central Command said the U.S. had dropped multiple 5,000-pound bunker-busting bombs on hardened Iranian missile sites along the strait. President Trump has criticized U.S. allies for not stepping up to help open the strait.
We all agree, of course, that strait has to open up again. And what I know is that allies are working together, discussing how to do that.
CBS News has learned President Trump is still considering whether to send American forces into Iran to seize the country's nuclear material. More than 2,000 Marines aboard the USS Tripoli are now sailing to the Middle East. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.